a meeting to pray for the issues facing our community with regard to people's relationship with police. It's part of a larger effort called the Illumination Project. News 2's Ashley Yost is at Mount Zion AME this morning, where today's meeting will be held. Now, Ashley, how have these last few months led up to where they are now with the Illumination Project?
Octavia, these meetings, like the one that will be here this morning, in large part are to pray for what's been going on behind the scenes. So over the last 4 months, there have been 30 different listening sessions made up of over 750 different people, 3 national studies, and it's all generated over 2,000 ideas. Those are boiled down to a packet that a review board will evaluate tomorrow. So in these listening sessions, the people are Black, white, Latino, high school students, Muslims, LGBT community, rich, poor, citizens, law enforcement. You get the picture. And we've already seen tangible changes from these meetings. For example, one of the things people said they'd like to see from police is more transparency. So, City of Charleston Police Chief Greg Mullen put up majority of their practices and why they do these things online. Obviously, there's a list that will never go up there for the protection of law enforcement, but a lot of those up on their website. And we talked to the facilitator of these listening sessions, Margaret Seidler. She's got a master's in polarity thinking. She told me that. I said, okay, great. Well, what does that mean? It means she's trained in highly tense situations where one group thinks they're right and the other's wrong and vice versa. She's trained to help them come together and find the best for both. She says they went into these meetings with no specific agenda except to listen.
People get polarized around, I want public safety, I want to stand up for my civil rights or my individual rights. And then instead of having one or the other, that we do what we call polarity thinking, which is we go after both, the positives of both, and that we know. And I teach people. I don't care if they're in the 7th grade. I don't care if they have a 3rd grade education. People understand polarity thinking because they're living it.
And I want to point out that in this packet of ideas, it's not just a list of things that police need to do differently. There are things that we as a community can do differently. Citizens, and she laughed when she looked at me and she said, you better believe you, meaning me as in the media, you guys are in there as well. There's things that we can all do differently. We're going to talk about some of those things. One of the most interesting ones she pointed out came from high school students. We'll have that for you at 5:33. Right now in downtown Charleston, I'm Ashley Yost, News 2.